Hey everybody, it is April 4th. No, the 1st. 4th month, 1st day, 2019. We're off to a good start. This is Diana Wallace, Advanced Director, and I would like to welcome you to the new consultant training. Yay! So congratulations on joining our team. First of all, I just want to tell you that you have joined the most amazing team ever. This team is literally exploding. We are on fire, and you will have amazing training. You will have amazing support, and you could not have picked a better time to get started with Pampered Chef. If you would, can you guys come out and give like 2 sentences as to why you joined Pampered Chef? Tricia, you're on top, so why don't you start? Just tell us where you live and why you signed up with Pampered Chef.
I live just outside of Jacksonville, Florida, and I joined Pampered Chef because I love the products and needed some extra money.
Sounds simple enough. What about you, Patty? You're on mute. Let me unmute you.
Okay.
There. Okay. First of all, tell me who recruited you.
Jen Bowers recruited me.
Perfect. Okay.
And I am in Traverse City, Michigan.
Okay. And why did you join Pampered Chef?
Just to make extra money. My husband and I are ready to start doing some traveling. He's going to retire in June, and we just want to have money so that we can go ahead and do that.
Fun. Thank you for sharing. Lisa, I know I've seen you on a call before, but everybody else here hasn't. So go ahead and tell us where you live and why you joined Pampered Chef, because I know you're really new.
I am from Richmond, Virginia, and I joined Pampered Chef because I've always loved the product. I actually sold it once years and years ago, and I'm dreaming of being able to take my granddaughter to Disney next summer.
Awesome. That's doable.
That sealed the deal.
Yeah, good deal. What about you, Kate?
I am a stay-at-home mom of 3 and would like to contribute to the household income, all the while being able to be involved with my children on a daily basis.
Gotcha. Thank you. And iPhone, how about you? Are you muted? Let's see.
I'm muted. Hi, I'm Debbie Sayers. I just decided to try it because I love the product and just have some fun doing it.
Good. Hey, Debbie, who signed you up?
Jennifer?
DeNicholas?
Yes.
Okay, we have like 4 Jennifers. It's no, probably more than that now. 5 or 6. Ridiculous. No Jennifers. Don't ask any Jennifers. Okay. The next iPhone. Who do we have?
I'm Crystal Anderson. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana. And I have 4 kids, and we're always on the go, and I feel like they are draining my bank account.
Gotcha.
So I'm doing it for the products. Obviously, they sell themselves, and it's not really a big market down here. So I'm hoping to go out with a bang.
Good. Okay. Twyla, how about you? Have you talked with us yet? You guys are all shifting around, so I can't keep track of who has talked now.
No, I haven't. I live in Salisbury, and I did it to update my collection I already had that I got 23 years ago.
And it's still in good shape, I bet.
It is.
How
Outside
about
of my
you?
stoneware.
I'm sorry?
I said outside of the stoneware.
Nice. How about you, Rhonda? Hey, Rhonda, can unmute us and come on out. Okay, we will come back to you. Tell me who has not talked yet. Okay. I think we're having some kind of difficulty. Okay, what I want to do is I want to tell you a little bit about why I am in Pampered Chef. And then Tammy Brown, our other go ahead. Okay. Our other director is going to come on out and talk to you and tell you why she decided to join with Pampered Chef. So, and Tammy, I know you are, but if you will take a screenshot or take a note of who all is here. I've tried to get everybody, but the people are shifting around and I've got people coming in and out and I'm losing my mind, but that's nothing new for me. So, okay. So again, Diana Wallace, I'm an advanced director. Jennifer DeNicholas is my advanced director. And the reason that I decided to sign up with Pampered Chef is that I was broke, completely broke. My husband and I had just separated. My daughter and I went to a party just to get out of the house. She basically drugged me there. And Jennifer DeNicholas did the party. I didn't know her from Adam at the time. And she's one of my very best friends now in the whole world. But she was talking at that party. There were maybe 2 people other than the host and her mom there at this party, and my daughter and I, and then one other person, I think, so 3. So don't ever, just off on a tangent here, don't ever think that that something is a complete waste of time, because you never know who's sitting there. You never know who's on the other side of the computer that's looking for an opportunity, and you don't want to miss that opportunity. So anyway, I was really broke, really needed some extra money, but I, let's see, hate is not strong enough. Loathe entirely cooking. Like, I hate it. I loathe it. I can't stand to cook. So it took me a couple of months to decide that this was going to be something for me. But the reason I did this was, the reason I decided this might be what I needed to make some more money, was Jennifer had been talking about how with her Pampered Chef income, she has paid off their cars. She has paid off her student loans. She bought braces for she and her daughter. She paid off their mortgage. And I thought, holy cow, I can barely take my daughter out to fast food and she's paying off her mortgage. This sounds really interesting. So I shot her about 2 months worth of questions. So don't ever think you're being a pest, because that's what we're here for. And signed up. Well, 3 years, let's see, it's been almost 4 years now down the road. My husband and I are back together. Everything is good. But the financial change has been it's been unbelievable to me. Like, whereas before I really did struggle taking Holly out for fast food or just something quick, we have been to Biltmore for the weekend. We have been to Disney. We have been, if we want to order in, we do that. If we want to go, we've been to the beach with my parents. We've been to Ohio to see them several times. I know that my bills are going to be paid. And I know that if I want to do something fun, then I'm going to be able to do it. It's been really, really life-changing for me. Now, I'm not telling you it's going to come to you easily and that tomorrow you're going to be making $3,000 a month, because you won't be. But you can work to that, and you can work to, it can be whatever you want it to be. It is your business. And if you want to do one party a month and make $100 a month, then we're going to help you do that to the best of your ability. If you want to do 20 or 30 parties a month and earn $2,000 to $3,000 just on your commission, then we're here to help you do the best 20 to 30 parties a month that you can do. The average consultant makes about $100 commission per party. And generally, if you're doing only virtual, which I'm 99% virtual because I may have mentioned I don't care to cook, you're generally going to have to do 2 parties for every cooking party that you would do if you're doing cooking parties, and you can have a $1,000 virtual party, absolutely. But as a general rule, the cooking parties are higher sales because people are getting their hands on stuff. They're able to try it out. And it's harder to say no to your friend that invited you to the party when they're sitting there looking you in the eye, right? But just kind of plan on how much you would like to see out of this, and then plan your parties accordingly. And what we're trying to do is really recommend that you run, and again, it's your business, so do what you want, but if you run 4 virtual parties a week, and I'm just talking virtual because that's my main staple here. Throw in a cooking show every now and then if you want, or do only cooking shows, all up to you. But if you do 4 virtual shows a week, the reason that we ask you to set that up, to at least start out that way, one of those parties is going to flop. The host isn't even going to return your call. They're not going to show up to their own party. It's going to be a flop. It's going to have 0 sales. One is going to, let's see, flop. What's the other one? It will be, one is going to drop. That was the 0 one. I'm sorry. One's going to flop, like you might have $30 or you might have $50. It's not going to be the $200 that you need for a party, right? 2 of those, as a general rule, are going to pop. Those are going to be good parties. They're going to be over 200, okay? But if you only book 2 parties and you have a flop and you have a drop, you got a big giant goose egg at the end of the week. So the idea is to overbook, because you are going to have some that won't pan out, that won't be good, that won't even show up. That happens. It does. And you don't want that to be, first of all, it's discouraging. And if you don't have any good parties going on along with that, then it really stinks, right? So that's why we try to get you started. And I'm sure probably you've all been added to the pilot program, or if you haven't, you probably will, because it lays out step by step by step. On Friday, do this. On Saturday, do this. On Sunday, send the host this. And it just makes it a whole lot easier. So if you are not in the pilot program yet, get 4 parties on your calendar and ask your director to add you to that group, because it is amazingly laid out to where you can just follow along. And especially when you're new, there's a lot of information and you're probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Don't stress it. Don't. Yes, I know. You know what, Kate? It's going to last. This is my prediction. You're going to feel that way for 2 months. Don't give up. About 2 months in, you're going to be like, light bulb, and everything's going to make sense to you. I swear to you. That's for 2 months. In fact, I called Jennifer one time and I said, I am going to punch my computer because I cannot find blah, 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 blah. And I'd been looking. And she says, oh, it's bling. And then it was just like, oh, right. So I promise you it'll get easier. There's a learning curve. Your directors are here to answer your questions. Don't feel like you're bugging us or nagging. You're not. When you have a question, you can always go to the home page of Pampered Chef, and you can enter in the little search box. Now, I'll show you that in a minute, but one thing, when you do that, if you do the search box, there are then 4 categories. Make sure you're on the right category. I'll show you when we go into Pampered Chef. I'm going to do some screen sharing and show you. But let me just tell you, somebody said they were really confused with who was above them. So I'm going to start out with you, okay? The person that invited you into Pampered Chef is the person right above you, okay? That may or may not be a director. I know that, let's see, we have Jamie and we have Jen Bowers and Sherry Keller. I'm trying to think, Ashley Oakley, they all invited. Okay, so whoever their director is, that's your director. And I think those are going to be probably either Tammy Brown or Jennifer DeNicholas, okay? So the people that I invited that are on here, I am your director. I am your advanced director. Okay, so it's you, the person that invited you, and whether that was a director or not. So if it wasn't, then you've got that director. So it's you, then either that person, and then either me or Jennifer DeNicholas or Tammy Brown. We're your directors, okay? Above Jennifer is all of our executive director, Love Carpenter. So you are probably in your director's page. You are probably in Jennifer DeNicholas's page, and you are probably in the Carpenter Team Superstar page. Love is our executive director. She's above all of us. And she's really awesome and does some amazing training. So you'll get to meet her at some point and you will love her, as you will Jennifer and Tammy. Okay, so before I get started with my little thing of notes here, just on an off note tangent here, I said at the beginning that I was sitting here working on taxes. Keep track of everything that you do, because at the end of the year, when you go to file your taxes, you should have kept your mileage. And there's actually an app that I don't know the name of because I don't use it, but apparently there's an app for that that'll keep track of your mileage. If you're going to the post office to mail host packs, that's deductible. If you are going to the post office to mail host packs, the postage is deductible. If you are buying food to try out a recipe so you can talk about it on your virtual show or do it at a cooking show, that food is deductible. So there are tons and tons and tons of deductions. You need to keep track of it throughout the year. Also, if you are buying, if you're doing a gift to somebody in the party, those gifts are tax deductible. And so if you order supplies from Pampered Chef, guess what? Tax deductible. Keep track of, let's see, on the Pampered Chef site, there's a little box that you can check that'll say, include this on my expense register, whatever. You want to make sure and check that, and then it'll the first time, and then pretty much it'll check it from there on. Before you go to do your taxes, ask your director how, but you can go in and print off that whole list of expenses that they've kept track of you for you throughout the year. Okay. Let's see, taxes. What else do I want to talk to you about? Okay, so back to why, oh, you know what? Tammy Brown, come on out here and tell us why you are with Pampered Chef. A little bit about yourself, please.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tammy Brown. I've been using Pampered Chef for years, like 20 some years. And I just did a, long story short, I did a virtual party with Diana, and I loved the way it went. And I was thinking for probably, what was it, Diana, a year and a half, about coming in as a consultant. And really, guys, I only wanted to come in for the kit, to be honest with you. And then when I saw the new products, I'm like, oh, I gotta have everything in my catalog. So I came in and seen the great incentives that Pampered Chef gives us for our first 90 days. And I said, okay, Diana, I'll be honest, I'm only gonna do it that long. When my parties fall off, I'm done. Well, needless to say, I'm here over 2 years later, became a director, got a team, and I really do it for something different to do, and I enjoy the extra cash. Even though I have a full-time business of my own, this is just more fun. I enjoy cooking. I love all the incentives Pampered Chef gives us, and the extra cash is always nice.
Thank you, sweetie. Speaking of incentives, every single month you have a chance to earn something for just doing your job. And this month, what we are earning is the new summer products. So we don't know what they are yet. It's always a surprise. But $7.50 is the first level of sales. You'll earn some of the new spring or summer products, sorry. At $1,500, you will earn all of the summer products. You will want these for your own use. You will want them to show off at parties. You will want them to be able to use them yourself so you can talk about them. It's really hard to sell stuff that you don't know what you're talking about with, right? So you're going to want those. So that's what you're earning this month. We earn free trips. We are earning a trip to Disney. So all from January 1st till December 31st this year, we are earning points to go towards Disney next June. And you earn those points. $1 is a point in sales. If you ask a team member to come on board, they come on. And once they submit $12.50 to become a qualified consultant, you're getting 3,000 points. So the fastest way to get to Disney is to build a team, build a qualified team. And something I didn't mention earlier, besides the free trips, I've now earned 3 trips in the 3.5 years that I've been in. Besides the free products, besides the friends that have turned to family, I got a self-worth that I didn't even know I was missing. So there are tons of benefits. You all came out and told a little bit about why you joined Pampered Chef. So I want you to just take a minute and think that if you had a big old magic wand and you could achieve anything that you put your mind to with Pampered Chef, what would that be? Do you have a dollar figure in mind? Do you have a certain position in the company? Director, advanced director, senior executive, whatever. So just think for a minute, if you could do anything you wanted with this Pampered Chef business, what would that be? Maybe think of a dollar amount and or how much a month that you would be making. Okay. And what you're going to find out is when you actually have a goal in mind, you work towards that goal, and that goal is much more likely to come true. So when we get off the call, write down your goals, write down your goal for 30 days, write down your goal for 90 days. Shoot those goals to your director, Facebook or text them or whatever. Let your director know what you want to do every month. Like, do I want to earn $300 a month extra? Do I want to earn $1,500 a month extra? What is it that you want to achieve? Send that to your director. And then I want it written in your office, on your bathroom mirror, somewhere. Maybe you want to get a used car. Maybe you want a brand new car. Maybe you want to pay off your student loans like Jennifer did, or pay off your house. Whatever those goals are, get them where you can see them. Write them down, physically write them down, and put them in front of you where you're going to see them every day, okay? So you've got those goals, and one of my goals was to buy a car because I had an older car and I wanted a nicer car. And I had a picture of a car, an SUV is what I wanted, a small SUV. And I had that on my dream board, my vision board, and I was able to get that. So if you are able to achieve whatever you just thought about for your goals, how are you going to feel about that? How's it going to make you feel? And how's your family going to react to that? You can bet it's going to be positive, right? So think about what you want out of the first 30 and 90 days, message those to me or to Tammy or to Jennifer. Let us know, because we will be happy to help you achieve those goals, but we can't help you if we don't know what you want to achieve, right? Okay, so let me go to screen share. And Janet, I can see your face. Can you see my screen? Okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay, so this is the home screen of Pampered Chef. And there, like I said earlier, there is so much information out here. What I want to do is show you a little bit about how to navigate this site a little bit, because it can be pretty confusing. But first of all, I think we're probably past this point with most of you. I think most of you probably have parties booked already. But if you don't, what I want you to do is share the fact that you are now a Pampered Chef consultant with your family and friends. Let them know your excitement. You can let them know, just say, hey, you know, I started this new business with Pampered Chef. I'm really excited. I'm working towards my first goal of whatever that might be. Maybe it's holding 6 shows in your first month, or 8 shows, or 3 shows, or whatever. And I thought about you because of how much fun you are, or how much you love Pampered Chef products, or that you love to entertain, or whatever. Plus, you're going to be rewarded with free product and discounted product. And I know you love Pampered Chef. And it's a win for both of us. I'm looking for guinea pigs to help me get started. Will you please help me? Message your friends, call your friends, text your friends, and get a strong show schedule booked right away. So what will happen a lot of the times when people are leery about joining, they're like, well, I don't really know that many people. These people that can get you started are going to lead to everything else. You don't want to get stuck in this little circle of, or maybe it's a big circle, but you don't want to get stuck with your circle of family and friends because you're going to wear them out. Okay. So you need to go ahead and get booked with those people that are willing to help you get started. And then you're going to book parties from their friends. Okay. And then you're going to book parties from the friends' friends, and then the friends of those friends, and then the friends of friends of friends of friends. So you're with the virtual, it's wide open. You can be partying all over the country. You can party in Puerto Rico. You can be doing parties all the time. So get started with your first immediate circle, and then you build from there. And also, you know, what you're doing is a lot more fun when somebody is doing it along with you. Maybe your best friend is somebody that would do this along with you and train with you. As you're starting to talk to people about booking parties, also say to them, this is going to be really awesome. I would love to have you on my team and have you train beside me. I already mentioned to you that the best way to get to Disney is by building a team. I will also tell you that as an advanced director, my commission doubles or triples. So the amount I would make on my regular commission doubles or triples because I have a team. So ask your friends and family if they want to join in the fun and train along with you. Okay, so now here we are at the home page. Right here, you've got PC University, new consultants start here, okay? So let's click on new consultants. Also, I think a lot of you are in a training chat. You can follow along, or Jennifer has sent you videos that you can follow along, and it A to Z, how to set up a party, how to do Post My Party, how to. Just follow along video by video, and pretty much everything you need is there. But in the meantime, or if you've got a question, and if you have some extra time, you really need to check out PC University. So you've got all kinds of different categories. You've got host coaching, selling, recruiting, everything is up here that you need. But what I want you to do is click on the new consultants start here if you haven't done this already. And then what you're going to do is you have the list of what to do in your first 24 hours. Okay, so you're like, that was 3 days ago. It's okay. Start here now anyway. Here's something to complete before your kit arrives. This is going to take you step by step. Okay, you can go down that list on the left. You can also go over here and click on the step. You can print out your getting started checklist. You can print out your recipe for success. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. The recipe for success is you're also going to get a little booklet with your kit. So if you don't have your kit yet, you can print this out and be doing this as you're waiting for your kit to come in, okay? Let's see. Now, to get back, oh, here we go, back to Consultants Corner. Oh, that would have been handy to see the first time, right? Okay, actually, we're going to go right to there. Now, this is the search box that I was talking about earlier. If you want to look up the Rock Croc, okay, just type it in the search box and wait. Okay, now what I was talking about is then you're going to have 4 categories. You're going to have products, recipes, resources, and videos. Make sure that you are on the correct category for what you're trying to look for. So if you want to learn about the Rock Croc, go down here and look at the frequently asked questions. There is a ton of information, okay? So that's resources. But you know what? I really wanted to see the Rock Crocs. So I wanted to see the, well, maybe. I wanted to see the difference, or I wanted to see the price. I would click on products. Okay. But no, what I really wanted was a recipe. Just make sure that you're under the right category for whatever it is you're looking up, okay? So we have some yummy recipes there. And let's get back out of here. In the meantime, I already talked about what, let me go back out of screen share. Is there anything else I have to show you on here? Let me just look. Oh, let me just show you one thing. So if you get stuck somewhere and you're in this kind of a screen and you're like, how the heck do I get back to my home page, which is I think why I wanted to punch my computer a couple years ago. That's not what I meant to do. Right over there when it said Diana, where I was hovering, like I could hover over Diana, I would click on Consultant Corner. So now I am back to Consultant Corner, which is this page with the blue bar across the top. You've got your selling and recruiting. If you haven't, all right, apparently my computer is possessed. Let's try that again. Okay, so home screen with the blue bar across. You've got all the different categories there. Play around with it, see what you have there, and you want to make sure that you're going to do your eBiz tools. You want to get signed up for that. You want to get signed up for the newsletter. Let's just go there. Okay, so if you haven't done this already, you're going to go to your eBiz tools and you are going to sign up for that. Okay, you don't have to have your eBiz tools, but you really need it. Hang on. So that's so you can use the website, so people can order directly from your website. And what am I looking for? Okay, home office marketing emails. Okay, when you click on home office marketing emails under the selling and recruiting tab, scroll down to the bottom of this and you see where this says opt out. I'm not going to even touch it because I don't want it to click on there. If yours says opt in, you really need to do that. That will sign all your, when you go in and you have a party and you close it out, there's a little box you're going to click to say send e-newsletter. You want all your customers and your hosts hearing from you. So Pampered Chef sends out an email once or twice a month. If you haven't already, click the opt in. If it says opt out, you're good, leave it alone. Okay. So I already talked about the fact that you can earn a free something every month. We earn free products. We can earn free PC dollars depending on the month. It's different every month. Like I said, this month we're earning the summer products, okay? Twice a year, we can earn the new, well, 3 times if you count summer, but we have 2 big releases of new products. So the new catalogs will be September 1st, they will be March 1st. So December and January, you can earn the free products that are coming out March 1st. June and July, you can earn the free products that are coming out September 1st. We've earned aprons before, all kinds of stuff. But on top of that, so you guys are all still in your first 90 days, you have unlimited ability to earn Pampered Chef dollars. And that's just basically a gift card to Pampered Chef. You can use it for products. You can use it to pay for National Conference, which is in the Chicago area this summer, which you definitely want to not miss. You definitely want to go to that. you every $12.50 that you submit in your first 90 days, you're going to earn another 100 PC dollars. And for those of you that signed up last month, which I think is the majority of you, you will earn 250 PC dollars if you submit $12.50 in your first 30 days. But then you still have 90 that you still have another 2 months to earn unlimited PC dollars. So every time you turn in another $12.50, you're going to get another 100 PC dollars. I mean, hello, who would like to have a bunch of shopping spree with Pampered Chef, right? Yeah. Let's see, what else? Okay. Oh, and also on that $12.50, you're going to get a minimum paycheck of like $250, $275. So you've got the bonus for whatever month you sign, which is the $250 PC dollars. You've got the $275 paycheck. So then let's talk about one other thing, and I don't know if your director may have already spoken with you about this, but there is, okay, who would like an extra $2,000? Just for fun. Yeah, I see a lot of hands. There's $2,000 on the table, and it's yours for the taking. You have the option to earn $2,000 extra cash over and above all the stuff I just told you that you're going to be earning. And the way you do that is you're going to promote to, if you want to, fast track to director. That's how you can earn $2,000 in your first 6 months. So there's going to be a flyer in your kit, and it's going to explain to you how that works. And you can go on the homepage and find that on there too, or you can type in fast track to director in the search bar and go to resources and find it. But what happens is when you promote to director, that means that you have asked and 5 people have joined your team. Okay, so it's you and 5 people, and you've met between the 6 of you, you've submitted 5,000 in sales, which you're like, oh, 5,000. Yeah, with 6 people, it's not that hard. It really isn't that hard. So start asking your friends now, because you really want to build the team. You really want to go to Disney. That's how to earn the trips, is by building a team. But so if you promote fast track director in your first 30 days, what you're going to do is you're going to get a $500 cash bonus. Okay. You're going to get all of the new current products. So twice a year, I get 2 or 3 big boxes that everything that's coming out in the catalog, pretty much everything, is sitting on my front porch just because I'm a director. That's mine. I have a whole kitchen full of everything basically that's in the catalog because I'm a director. So you get your 500 cash bonus, you get all of the new current products. Oh, you get another 250 PC dollars. Yeah. And so many more benefits. There are tons of benefits. So then let's say you have one of these 5 people that wants to fast track too, that wants to promote to a director also. And they're going to do the same thing that you did. They're just going to follow along. Everything you do is duplicatable. They're going to follow along, and they're going to promote to director as well. Once one of your team members promotes in that first 90 days, you get another $500. Okay. So then you're advanced director. And I think I missed a step where you maintain your directorship. Let's see, maintain your directorship, $500, promote another director, $1,000, $2,000 total in that first 6 months just for building your team up. So you don't want to just leave the 2,000 there and have it be taken away. It's yours for the taking. So, Tammy, do you have anything you want to add before we wrap up?
The only thing I was thinking about is don't be afraid if you're virtual or if you're not virtual, but you're on Facebook, because most of the time that's how we reached out and met you anyways. Go on your personal page and announce that you're a new consultant.
Thank you.
Don't just think everybody knows it. And yes, we don't want you out there promoting all day long on your personal page, But guys, you do need to let people know. You need to remind them here and there. I've heard a couple of consultants come back to me and say, "Oh, my good friend just held a party with somebody else because she didn't realize I was a consultant."
Right.
So make sure you're doing some stuff on your personal page, just a little bit to let people know. And if you feel that you don't want to announce you're a Pampered Chef consultant on your personal page right away, go up to the director or go up to whoever recruited you and they can announce it for you.
Perfect. Thank you. And in fact, at one point, as my mind was meandering as I was talking, I wanted to say, your director has a little picture that you can use to announce yourself. Hey, look who's the new Pampered Chef consultant, or whatever. You know, we have several. If you want to announce yourself as a consultant, ask your director for those pictures. Let your friends know. The general rule with Facebook is you want, and you will eventually set up your own Pampered Chef page, your VIP page or whatever. But right now, 80% of your page should remain your page, your personal page, maybe 20% Pampered Chef. You don't want to throw up Pampered Chef all over everybody, okay? But you do want to let them know that you are a Pampered Chef consultant, like Tammy said. And the worst thing is, another director on our team, Leah, is an advanced director. She's one of my girls. I'm so happy. Anyway, her husband's cousin is higher up in the company, but guess what? Her husband's cousin never asked her to join Pampered Chef. I did. So if you are not, don't judge who you think would be interested or wouldn't be interested, because you don't know. And you really don't know who is struggling to pay their bills, who wants to get out of their house one night a week, who is crying when they're leaving their kids at daycare. You don't know that. And don't you decide who should be allowed to be presented with this opportunity. Ask everybody. Don't be obnoxious, but ask everybody.
And by asking everybody, another thing about don't prejudge, like Diana was just saying, is we don't all come in for the same reason. So don't be out there only looking for those people that need extra cash or whatever. Like I said, I came in just to stock my kitchen.
Exactly.
You know, we come in for different reasons, so you need to be talking to everybody.
Exactly. A lot of people will come in with the idea that they're just going to take the kit and that's all they're going to do. And then, like Jennifer DeNicholas, 16 or 14 years later, she's still doing this. And you might think, oh my gosh, that person has enough money, they aren't going to want to do that. You know what? Maybe they just want something to do that's social. So don't, like Tammy said, don't assume that they might not need the money, so they might not want to do this. There are a ton of different reasons to do this. So, okay.
Another thing, Diana,
What's that?
thing I want to tell them is when you're asking people to hold a party too, if they said no and you couldn't get to it's a not right now or it's a no forever, whatever, it was just a no at this time, don't be afraid to ask them later down the road. They could have been at the grocery store and busy with their kids and they just, right now is not a good timing. Maybe they just held a jewelry party, so a couple months down the road would be better for them, whatever. Don't give up asking them. Just don't hound them. Just let them know what's available and ask off and on to people.
And here's another thing, thanks, that reminded me of something else. Don't get discouraged when you get no's, because newsflash, you're going to get no's, and you're going to get a lot of no's. But they're not necessarily saying no to you. They're saying no to the party. They don't want to, if you're asking for cooking, they don't want to vacuum their house. I don't want to vacuum my house. I can promise you that right now. Don't take it personally when people say no, because what generally happens is you have to get through 10 no's to get to a yes. So when you get a no, yay, check it off, because you're just that much closer to a yes. You can't let that get you down, because you just have to keep working towards the yeses. So first of all, before I give you your homework, does anybody have any questions? Okay, What I want you to do, message your director your goals for your business for your first 30 and your 90 days. Find out when your 30 and 90 days are. They're in your email. You need those on your calendar because you have incentives that expire at 30. You have incentives that expire at 90, okay? Get on the phone, get on the computer, and book parties. You want to have 4 parties booked a week. And again, you might not want to hold that many parties, but you're not going to probably hold that many parties because there's going to be some that drop. You want to get 3 recruit leads. You want to have 3 people that are interested in the business. Set up a 3-way call or a 3-way chat with them and your director and you. Okay. Also, I almost forgot this. You know, I talked about fast track to director, and maybe it sounded interesting to you. Maybe it's not something you're sure of yet. Come back Wednesday night. Jennifer DeNicholas is going to start a fast track to director Zoom. She's going to do it like once a week for a couple of weeks. If this is if you want a piece of that $2,000, come on and see what it's all about. And even if you don't want to or don't end up promoting to director, it's still going to help your business. You're still going to learn a lot of things to help your business. So pencil in Wednesday night. I think she said 9 o'clock. And but we will post that on the PC training group that we have, and Jennifer will post it on her DeNicholas organization. And I just really thank you guys for all coming on tonight and spending some time with Tammy and I. If you have questions, let us know. And that's it. Thanks, you guys. I'm excited that you're all getting started. It's going to be fun. All right. See ya.